rest, drawing the dead from their graves. He commands me to journey to Tristram and return them to their rest. For if the cycle is not upheld, it would mean the end of all things. I am near the fallen star, and the dead it raised. I have come to aid these lands. Where is the fallen star?
It fell on the old cathedral. Captain Rumford, more dead are coming. We can't open the gates until we drive them back. They keep coming!
My master would take pride in this.
I've never seen anyone fight like that before. Guards, open the gates! You'll find Leah at the Slaughtered Calf Inn. Zakharum has fallen to disgrace. What fate
For many years, villagers were too...
Are you Leah? Did you survive the fallen star?
I did. I came back here
Watch out! The wounded are turning!
This is killing business.
The dead will overwhelm us all, unless something is done.
Yes. That is why I am here.
Thank you. You should speak with Captain Rumford at the gate. We've been under siege for 6 days now. Uncle Deckard is still missing. Captain Rumford and the others are losing hope. I tell them not to lose faith, but if help doesn't arrive soon...
We have come at last to Tristram's old cathedral. This is where Diablo, Lord of Terror, first corrupted mankind. This is where I may finally find the answers
I will bring peace to the risen dead.
I admire you.
I have experience in these matters.
Well, I have...
They're attacking the barricades!
There! That's one of the wretched mothers. There are more of them in the ruins down the road.
So much more now. night embraces you. For this knowledge. It is done. Will die. Tristram. Diablo once walked these lands. My insight grows.
Chaos everywhere, and word in town is that Danan killed the king. If only this is true, perhaps our days and nights of living in terror are behind us now.
Thank you for
interested.
I promised Marco I'd protect him.
I will help you.
We'll need to Here, let me open the gate. Adria was my mother, but I don't know much about her. She died when I was very young. I was raised by Uncle Deckard.
Did you know your father?
I'm told he was a great warrior who was lost when Tristram fell to the demons.
Dark magic lingers here.
People said she was a witch, but I never believed it. Here's the key.
Leave that to me. You'd best stay and learn what you can.
Thanks.
Aiden came to me last night. I suspected what was lurking within his troubled heart. I consoled him as best I could. Regardless, wherever he's headed, hell will surely follow in his wake. The shadows close in on Tristram once again. But like Aiden, I'll be gone before they fall.
Tristram Cathedral. The star fell below.
It's inside me. Inside! Weakness consumes you! Embraces you.
My name is Latdanan, and I'm cursed. Once the captain of King Leoric's army, I lived only to honor my land and my king. No man has a greater love for his king than I had for mine, even as I drove my blade through his dark and corrupted heart.
This will be a challenge.
Foul minions, stay back! Back! May this ledge hold. The Skeleton King?
The power of the fallen star awakened me, and soon all will suffer as I have suffered. Gods, bring me his bones!
Stay back! Thank you, but why did you risk yourself for me?
I believe we can aid each other. Your niece told me you were here.
Oh, it is wonderful to hear that Leah is well. I feared the worst. I learned of this secret passage through old... We must discuss the fallen star. Follow me, Tristram.
I have found Leah's uncle, Deckard Cain. He was pursued by a creature called the Skeleton King, who blocks the path to the fallen star.
Uncle!
Thanks to you and your friend.
Friend? I am not often called that. But I wish to know more about the fallen star.
The prophecy of the end days surely points to it as a sign that the end has begun.
Please, Uncle, not more of your stories. All that matters now is that you're back.
The Skeleton King was once our beloved lord, Leoric. He was driven mad by Diablo's evil. He lost both sons and his very soul before he was finally defeated. Now it seems he's risen to plague this land once again.
I will find a way to lay him to rest.
The key to defeating him lies in his old crown. Seek out our blacksmith, Hadrig. He knows of its whereabouts. Leah.
Uncle Deckard is home, rescued from the clutches of the Skeleton King. I'm so glad. But the Skeleton King, I thought he was a folktale. The idea of Mad King Leoric returning to torture this place. Hasn't Tristram suffered enough?
Did you hear? Old Rumford has us down far fresh.
You are the blacksmith, aren't you? I have a request.
Not now. It's my wife. She's locked in the cellar like all those who've been bitten. I'm to put them all down. But how can I kill my own wife?
Death is a path all must tread. Allow me to help.
Thank you. Follow me. My friends, I'm sorry.
Do not apologize. You brought them peace. That is not possible. must have a corpse.
Mira, my love, forgive me.
Hedrig, help me.
I must have a corpse.
I couldn't have done this without you. I'm in your debt. My name is Hedrig Aemon.
There is a way you could repay me. I seek the crown of King Leoric.
I can help you there. It's buried with his Chancellor, my grandfather. You'll find his tomb in a cemetery in the Weeping Hollow. And if you see my fool apprentice out there, tell him to get back to town.
I must have a corpse. I'm afraid not. No. I cannot do that. This creature, I must have a corpse.
This world can abide you no longer.
My wounds have closed. I must have a corpse. That is not possible. I cannot do that. I must have a corpse. My power has grown. I cannot do that.
All must serve the cycle.
I cannot do that. I need a corpse. Mantis has fallen. Another disruption in the balance. That is not possible. I need a corpse. I cannot do that. I'm afraid not. That is not possible. I need essence. I understand so much more now. That is not possible. Have a corpse. This world can abide you no longer. I'm afraid not. Enough essence. I cannot do that. You will make a fine corpse. I can bring that down.
When King Leoric came to court, he brought many nobles with him, and nobles, oddly enough, want noble crypts. So I showed up with my shovel, thinking to make easy profit by digging a few holes. Ha! There's no stopping their demands around here. Now, I eat, sleep, and breathe dirt, it seems.
I must have a corpse. That is not possible. I cannot do that.
Grave robbers have defiled my tomb. Now my husband writhes in torment because I do not rest at his side. Return my bones so that we may rest in peace.
I must have a corpse. That is not possible.
Do not touch her! I will not let them desecrate you.
No. I'm afraid not. The crown is not in this crypt. I'll search elsewhere.
can abide
I
you
cannot
no
do
longer.
that. My essence is too low. I cannot do that. That is not possible. My power has grown. I cannot do that. I'm afraid not. I'm afraid not.
Do not fear the end.
That is not possible. I cannot do that. I think the crown is nearby.
No, I will that monster Leoric back to this world.
That is not possible. I need to go back.
You found the crown. Truth be told, I didn't think you'd make it back alive. Ah, it needs repair. Should be no problem. It's good to work again. There. New as the day it was placed upon the Black King's head. I need something more than making spades to occupy my mind. I want my life to mean something.
There is no higher calling than serving the balance. The priests of Rathma would welcome your aid. But I should tell you, during my travels, I found the body of your apprentice. It was a quick death.
Fool boy. Hope for the worst and you will not be disappointed. Thank you for the news.
I have retrieved the crown.
At last. With it, you can unlock the sealed door in the room where you rescued me and enter the royal crypts. When you find the Skeleton King, place the crown atop his head and destroy him.
There is no other way to reach the fallen star, it seems.
I've got some interesting things on my latest dig. You should take a look.
My dearest Hedrick, do not feel despair, my love. You did everything you could. Our time together meant more than words can say. But in the end, fate is a cruel mistress. Your strength is needed to end the horrors that beset this world. My final wish is that you find your path. Love always. Mira.
That is not possible. That is not possible.
The grave beckons.
It was Lazarus. Of that I am certain. He alone had the king's ear, and whispered
That is
dark
not
and evil
possible.
magics into it, instilling the notion of an imminent attack by Westmarch. Afraid to speak against the Archbishop, the councillors nodded their empty heads in agreement, and sent us off to die.
I must have a corpse.
Do not fear the end.
from our horrific defeat in Westmarch, my beloved king lost all pretense of sanity. He seethed with rage, spitting curses upon us as traitors. With great sorrow, I ran him through.
I'm afraid not. I'm afraid not.
Your magic is weakening. I am free. Now, back to my mission.
Who are you?
You will know soon enough. Help me find my gear. I will reward you well. Tell me, what brought you to this infernal place?
I must slay the Skeleton King.
Then our aims align. The cultists dragged me past this glowing pit. What made it?
I will know soon.
Down this way!
He's free! Do not let him
No.
I am Cormac, warrior of the Templar Order. If it is the Skeleton King you seek, then you will have to fight your way. Past John Dar. There is no reason we should hunt alone.
If you insist. I cannot do that.
Black magic bars up. Away. But the will of a Templar is stronger. You were a Templar, John Dar. How could you succumb to this coven?
The coven is my brotherhood now. The powers we serve will soon rule this world! Please forgive me. My vision is clouded by the coven's evil magic.
Betrayal can never be forgiven. Thank you for your aid. I will go with you on your hunt for the Skeleton King. But there is one condition. If we find the sacred tomes of my order, they are mine.
Do as you please. Such books do not interest me.
Then onwards we go, to fight the Skeleton King. Lead the way! To glory.
That is not possible.
tried to count how many we've killed, but I've lost track.
I will forever live in anguish for my last attempt to honor my king. As we lay him to rest in his burial chamber, he manifested as a hideous skeletal demon. Gorash and my other knights were overcome at once, but I fought on.
The night embraces you. I cannot do that. That is not possible. Do not fear the end. Consumes you! Possible. All must serve the cycle. I'm afraid not.
And now I wander, cursed by my once beloved king. Evil gnaws at my bones, and I cannot risk putting my beloved Tristram in danger, should I fail to contain that which tears at me. I must venture down into the labyrinth, to die alone.
That is not possible. That is not possible.
We'll rip these brutes to shreds.
Do not fear the end.
I like to think the world is safer now.
That is not possible.
You make a fine cook.
I'm afraid not. That is not possible.
I'm glad that fate has brought us together on this path.
Why is that?
You fight with both honor and ferocity. I know that a pure soul must burn within you.
Keep your distance from him. This burden is mine to bear. May death bring peace from your madness, Leoric.
Traitors! Even in death, the armies of Condorus will still obey their king, even if you will not. You dare to bring the warmth of life into my tomb?
We shall put you down, Hellspawn!
I cannot do that. That is not possible.
We have just arrived in Tristram. I must say, I'm a bit dismayed. This place is a backwater filled with serfs and an ancient broken-down monastery, hardly fit for the King of Condorus. I cannot fathom why Lazarus was so intent on this becoming our new seat of power.
You will never defeat me!
You were defeated the moment you surrendered to madness.
That is not possible. The crater. This is unexpected. How did you come here?
I remember falling.
Who are you?
I am not your enemy. I think, yes, I believe I have come with a warning. The darkness is coming. I don't remember.
You must get to safety. Then we will find answers. I believed it was a fallen star. But in truth, he was only a man. And of course, his memories have vanished. Perhaps Deckard Cain will know more. I found him in the crater.
No man could survive such a thing. Who are you? What are you?
A warrior, I think. I came bearing grave news, but I cannot remember.
Your message might be all that can save us from impending doom. I wish that Leia could live a different life, a more normal life. But alas, such is not her fate. When I pass, there is none but her to continue my work, and the future of this world hangs in the balance. Tell me everything you remember, stranger. Every detail.
Falling. Fire. A sword of great power. It was part of me. But it shattered into 3 pieces as I fell.
It is vital that we find those pieces. I believe the sword made whole will restore your memory.
The goatmen are rampaging through the fields. Could the sword have anything to do with that?
Of course, of course. Just as the dead rose around the stranger, the sword pieces drove the goatmen to madness.
It's possible. We'll have our answers once I retrieve the sword.
I can hardly believe it, but the falling star is a man. When Uncle Deckard realized this, he was crushed. I know he was hoping for something more miraculous.
Did
Did you see that stranger next to Old Cain?
The attacks may be slowing down, but this town is...
Hey, come over here. I've got some news. I hear something stirring in the distance.
I am returning to town.
If there's a sword here, we will find it.
That is not possible.
The light grows stronger within you.
No. That is not possible. That is not possible. Possible.
As Tristram deals out fair lands, fertile and
I cannot do that.
Superstitious farmers kept away from them for quite a while after the fall of Old Tristram. But time has persuaded them to abandon these ridiculous notions and take up the hoe and plough once more. Now they supply crops to both New Tristram and Wortham.
Lo, I must be near a peace. I cannot do that. My power has grown.
Hurry with the ritual!
There's the sword piece.
Who are you to take what is mine?
It belongs to another.
Regardless, I have claimed it. I am Magda, and I lead this coven. The shard is mine.
Then you have made an enemy.
Very well. Let the games begin.
That is not possible.
Well fought. But you will never possess the next piece. It has fallen where only the ancients may tread.
She is more devious than she appears.
I'm not quite sure what all the fuss is about. You farmers turn up down.
I cannot do
Everyone
that.
goes running for the hills. I've lived off these lands for 20 years, and I have not seen any bloodthirsty monsters running about. No reason I should leave a perfectly good harvest.
I am undone. Demon spawn have taken root in my fields.
Then you must go.
This land is all my family has. I cannot leave.
I'm afraid not. That is not possible.
My land is saved. Bless you. Tristram's families will not starve thanks to the work we have done today.
I need to go back. I recovered a piece of the sword, but members of a coven are pursuing it as well.
Uncle Deckard, you sound like those dark cultists you told me about.
Very good, Leah. You have been paying attention. Stranger, does any of this jar your memory?
I have no memory of this coven, but I sense a far darker shadow guiding its hand.
They know where the next piece is. Their leader said it fell where only ancients may tread.
That makes me think of the drowned temple near the festering woods. I remember you telling me about it, Uncle.
Exactly, Leah. The temple was home to the Nephilim. Leah, your knowledge could be invaluable. You must go and help our friend retrieve the sword piece.
The Nephilim were ancient humans with fantastic powers. Legend holds that they waged a terrible battle near the temple, and that their ghosts still war with one another. It doesn't feel right being in Uncle Deckard's room when he's not here. This is my room. Do you like it? What? You're not really thinking of reading my journal, are you? Uncle Deckard believes the key to unlocking the stranger's memory is reassembling his sword. I wish I could say this was another of Uncle's crazy theories, but I can't deny that these ominous events are starting to really scare me.
Mighty adversary is before us.
You and I aren't so different. I have great power within me too. The only difference is I have no control over mine.
Then you must learn to master it.
It's only happened a few times in my life, and only when I was in grave danger. Something rises up from deep within me. Well, I can't really explain it.
That is not possible.
You there! Please help! They're going to kill my friend! Thieves are going to kill my friend if we don't do something. Help me break these bonds and see for yourself!
Who is this friend of yours?
She's just a farmer's daughter, Sasha, but she has a relic that the thieves are after.
Losing my patience, wench!
I'll never tell you.
Enough of this. Release Sasha and give her the relic.
You actually believe what this scoundrel tells you? Fine, you fools. We'll kill the both of you.
You won't get away from us this time!
This isn't over. The rest of the Thieves' Guild will find you. My insight grows.
Here's the relic, my love. I hid it like you asked. Father's grown suspicious of us, but that won't matter once we're married. It won't be long, right?
Of course, my dear. Soon we will settle down to a quiet life of tilling the fields and raising children. But first, I have to sell this relic. Alas, I must travel away with my friend here to do so.
What? You mean to accompany me?
Yes, yes! You look like you know a lot about markets. Now, lead the way! Wait! The relic is a fake! Gods, I should have known! You seem like you could use a helping hand. And I sure as hell don't want to stay around here.
Please tell me that you're not considering this criminal's proposal.
And you're betrothed?
Betrothed? Do I look like the marrying kind to you? By the way, my name is Lyndon.
What the tomes say of Alaric and this temple is not encouraging. You must be Alaric the Guardian. Uncle Deckard told me of your eternal watch over this cursed place. I thought it was a myth.
Are you Nephilim?
No. There have been no Nephilim for a millennium.
Yet another myth. You seek entrance to this temple, but only a Nephilim can enter. If you retrieve the keys from the outlying tombs and use them on the gates, we will see who and what you truly are. Follow me. I will raise the bridge that you may pass. Seek two tombs in the woods beyond. The warrior's rest and the crypt of the ancients within.
these Alaric's people?
No. Their story was quite different. That is not possible.
Repel them, my brothers!
I'm afraid not. I cannot do that. I'm afraid not.
I miss Caldeon.
Really?
Such a fascinating city. She thrives on trade and Uncle Deckard called these flying creatures death with wings.
I'm afraid not. That is not possible.
These creatures won't go down easily.
I cannot do that.
I'll be telling stories about that for a while.
Returning to town.
The temple is open. Enter and defeat the guardians within.
None may enter the inner sanctum. Rise, my brothers! Rise and do battle!
That is not possible.
Your strength rivals that of our greatest champions. What now do you think you are? You may enter our most sacred place.
The spirit speaks the truth. This was a good place. I can feel it.
The noble hero fought his way here just to die.
You are again mistaken.
And who is this you bring with you? Adria's daughter? She has power within her. No matter. Your mother will soon share your fate, little one. The shard is mine. Fill this temple with their blood!
What did she mean my mother will share my fate? Could my mother be alive after all these years?
She has every reason to deceive us. Do not listen.
And what is the power within you that she spoke of?
This fight was too easy. She's toying with us.
The world stone has been changed. Our children are born weak and suffer short lives. The demon Nereza promised to restore their power, but instead turned them into misshapen creatures and sent them to war against us. We may die, but not before she is sent back to the burning hells.
The second piece is safe, but I do not know where the last one has fallen.
I remember a glow streaking towards a fishing village.
That must be Wortham.
Ah, brilliant, dear Leah. Have the ferryman take you there.
I really do miss that bard. The way he sang bard.
When we retrieved the stranger's second sword piece, Magda found us. She's always on our heels. Who is she? She claims to know my mother, but how could that be? Regardless, we must beat her to Wortham. And the final piece of the sword.
Wife, don't think I don't see you undressing our fine hero with your...
I was thinking.
I seek passage to Wortham.
I will take you, but beware. Smoke rises from the village.
They're destroying the town. Get out while you can!
Death to those who defy the power!
That is not possible. That is not possible.
One of the men retrieved a strange artifact in his nets. It looked like a hilt of an ancient blade, but I know it...
Please! My family's hiding in the chapel with the rest of the townsfolk. We must get to them.
Don't run off! You'll get yourself killed!
I'm afraid not.
Fools! You cannot keep the sword from me!
This is bad.
My servants will burn this town to ashes!
I hear something coming. The people in the chapel need my help. I'm going on ahead.
You saved us. We owe you our lives.
There is only one thing I would ask of you. I seek a sword fragment. Have you seen it?
We found it days ago. I wish we'd never brought it here. Come, I left Virgil to guard it. We will be glad to be rid of it.
I'm going back to Tristram to check on Uncle Deckard.
Magda.
While you were on your hero's errand here, I captured all 3 sword pieces and your friends.
I will put an end to this. I need to go back.
It's your choice, Cain. Either use your Herodric arts to repair the sword, or your dear Leah dies a horrible death.
Oh, this pain, this destruction. What is the sword to you?
To me, nothing. To my master, Belial, everything. Your rage is overwhelming, girl. You win this round, but if the sword cannot be mine, I'll claim the one it's bound to. In the end, the blade shall be mine.
Uncle, you can't die.
Nothing can stop that now. But there is one last thing I must do. The sword must be made whole. Just as I suspected, the sword is of the high heavens. The stranger is an angel. Heed the journal. The truth lies within.
Uncle Deckard! If only I could control this power, I could have saved him.
I do not know. There were others who were responsible.
Magda and her master Belial. The journal speaks of an angel falling from the heavens as the shadow rises from the abyss. The stranger is the key to all of this.
So it seems. I will search for him.
When my power erupted, I saw into Magda's mind for an instant. She's fled to the highlands. You can reach them through the caves above Wortham. You have to know, she'll be waiting for you.
I am prepared for that.
Uncle Deckard is gone forever. I remember the wonderful times we had together. Always off on another crazy quest. What will I do without him? He believed the stranger was an angel, but he is only a man. I always knew they were just stories. Uncle Deckard died for those stories.
This is a matter of honor now. We must not hesitate. I will use this.
sir. I sell quality potions and dyes at a fair price. Have a look if you like. Oh, and would you do me a favor? There's a lunatic down by the caves who wants a potion to make his blood sweet, if you can believe it. Would you mind bringing it down to him?
Thank you for helping me fight the darkness. To contend with evil is the essence of what it means to be a Templar.
In all things, there must be balance. Here's a potion from the alchemist.
This is perfect. My mistress will now accept me. Her blood and mine will soon sing as one.
I would have chosen the same. The air hangs heavy with the scent of terror. This does not bode well.
Someone help me!
No. That is not possible. That is not possible.
Do not fear the end.
That is not possible.
My mistress has accepted me. Come close and feel her loving embrace.
That is not possible.
Please, help me. It's horrible. She sucks the innards from her victims. Oh, no. No. It's too late. I hear her. The Spider Queen is coming.
Spider Queen? Give it more time.
Thank you. Thank you. Can we please leave this horrible place? It was terrible.
I'm looking.
What shall we fight today?
That is not possible. I cannot do that. No. That is not possible. No. That is not possible. I'm afraid not.
Is ours on the side. Cover! Darkness!
I cannot do that. That is not possible.
Death
to me, you beasts! Let none touch me! Evil beast, no demon will save me now. Manor. Of course they'd be drawn here.
He's unstoppable! He is here.
That needs to recharge.
Delay him while I prepare his demise in the depths below.
Did horrible things to us.
Peace will come soon. Have they brought in a new prisoner?
Yes, the man with the golden eyes. I saw Magda take him into Leoric's old torture chambers below us.
I see.
Evil wears no disguises here.
Going to eat. Be right back in 30 minutes.